So a quick before of this Skagerrak teak lounger I'm going to clean. It's been in this position for 2-3 years now, and just sort of getting a bit of green on it. So I'm just going to use this teak cleaner. I've got some water to wet the furniture down first, and I've got an abrasive cloth, and I am wearing the obligatory rubber gloves. So first I'm going to wet the chair. So you can see the green a lot more now this is wet. So now I'm going to apply the teak cleaner, and all teak cleaners we sell work exactly the same. So I'm going to apply this with an abrasive, or soak it rather than with a soft cloth, just to get it into the material, and then leave it for a few minutes to do its magic. So I've applied the cleaner now. Because it's so hot, I think I'm going to sort of not leave it on too long to do its work before I wash it off with an abrasive plastic cloth. This is just the sort you can get, I've probably got it in the kitchen already, and I'm attracting a few wasps. So I've just scrubbed the three through the central spines of the teak at the moment with this cloth. You can see how it's come off easily on the cloth, yeah, I had to sort of press quite hard into the grain. The idea is that you go with the direction of the grain, not against the grain, so brushing up and down, but sort of I was pressing quite hard because some of the algae or the green stuff has got into the tea, but you can see already the difference that makes when it's all cleaned up and dried off. I'm sure it will be looking fantastic. So it's largely all cleaned off now. There might be a couple of areas where I'll just go over again, just to get into the deep grain stuff, but certainly looking now a lot cleaner than its footstool. If there are any areas of wood that I've raised as part of the soaking and scrubbing, I can sort that out with a very fine grain sandpaper. And I'll show you again when it's dry. So the chair's drying nicely now, and as you can see, much cleaner than before. Footstool's on its way. As I explained, if the result of the cleaning raises the grain at all, and I've got to sort of just brush this down in a second, I can always sand it with a very fine grade sandpaper. Top tips while I remember is make sure the wood is really wet first before you apply the cleaner. It's much easier to get a bit of a sort of a soap thing going when the wood's wetter, particularly on a dry day like today. Make sure that you RTFI, if you know what I mean, and wear protective things. The instructions do actually say to cover the ground, but since this was done on a hard surface, I don't think that was really necessary. But yeah, there we go, a lot cleaner, and certainly for the investment in a very large pack of cleaner, which will last quite some time or over a lot of furniture, certainly brings the furniture up looking almost as good as it was when it came out of its box. And remember, as ever, teak furniture doesn't need any protection. Don't let Uncle Albert get that teak oil on it. Teak oil is not for teak, and just leave it to weather naturally. It's the best outdoor wood there is, and perfect for outdoor furniture.